Have some tea with me, won't you? This AYAOTD summary is for the winner of the 3rd subscriber contest, Natalie Rod Q. And it's also for Laurie Stroud, who mentioned me in one of her vlogs.
Adam Bosheen, he does reviews on, he does summaries of Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes.
So David showed up early to start the fire.
What are you, like, sick?
He must want something.
Whoa, calm the hell down, everybody.
He had to change schools. Oh, poor baby doesn't like being a new kid.
Jesus, why do you hang out with these assholes?
If that means I'm being a baby, then I guess I'm being a baby.
Nice. David, taking the word baby back. The Gary David romance is aflame once more.
I figured I might as well make the best of this. So I came up with a story.
Now you're talking.
I love that the inspiration for David's stories is always him, like, getting shit on in some way and then seeing the silver lining. There's a story!
It's about 2 kids who have to go to a new school.
Oh, someone set my apartment on fire. Story? This episode has got to have the best cold open.
The Black Book School was supposed to be one of the best boarding schools around.
The Black Book School? After you sleep there, it keeps you in its files in case it wants a booty call next month.
I think it's charming.
Meet the Wilsons. They're going away on business for a couple months and have no friends or family to send their kids to. Boarding school it is.
I think it's a pit.
Well, I think we should go and try and find the Taylors.
This is Augie and Jasmine. Jasmine was sadly blinded when all 3 of them punched her in the face.
Don't want to disrupt school.
So you ditch us in this prison?
Here's the scoop. Augie is a Zeeb who doesn't really mind the change, and Jasmine can see right through her parents' weak attempt at getting weird motel sex.
We're not ditching you. It's not a prison. It's a very well-known, highly respected... Oh my God. What was that?
Well, it was either an eagle or rape. Or eagle rape. Such a travesty.
I'm okay. It was just a nightmare.
Or a nightmare.
She was having a nightmare.
Marie's been running a fever.
So it turns out it's just this sick girl in the infirmary.
Delusionary dreams are often caused by elevated temperatures.
Oh, he'll get along great here.
Shall we all meet in my office?
Oh, I didn't realize that Are You Afraid of the Dark let high school Comtech students direct their episodes. The art of subtlety. So they all go to the principal's office where we learn that the staff all have a problem with high-frequency noises.
Now, if we can...
Are you all right?
These parents care for everybody. How did they raise such a whorebag?
Did one of his little tones tell him to freak out?
No, he had a headache.
I was asking myself this the other day. Whatever happened to half-length sleeves and leopard print wraps?
I thought his brain was gonna explode. And if I gotta stay here, my brain's gonna explode too.
Oh yeah, they never existed. In my notes for this episode, I just wrote down staring contest. I don't... It's funny. It's a funny concept, just a staring contest, isn't it?
Look, Jazz, you can get crazy and make a big stink like you always do. But it's not gonna change things.
Classic stinky Jazz.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Yeah, and Kmart's Peach Suit division is gonna miss your business, Mom.
See you in about a month.
Bye.
Fact, Are You Afraid of the Dark was the first show to let the wife character drive. For a reason.
I think that means dinner.
My programming tells me you're correct.
So it's feeding time at the Jew, and the kids are forced to eat this gruel called sponge for dessert.
Sponge with a U. It's great. Try it.
Sponge, the pedophile's dream dessert. One day, while Augie is casually reading his book on the giant marble staircase, he witnesses a kid being reprimanded for playing his Game Boy.
We've talked about this before, young man.
Man, this Black Book School has some weird rules. No Walkmans, no Game Boys, at least 3 layers of pajama-based material.
If you're gonna listen, be cool about it.
After a couple of weeks, Og and Jazz adapt to their surroundings, but still refuse to eat the sponge. Especially Jazz, who's already pulling a Lohan. I'm not hungover, I'm high.
Then, one night, things took a strange turn.
An alarm goes off that hypnotizes the kids who ate sponge, and they all sleepwalk down to the basement. Based on the soundtrack, they'll be rehearsing for some kind of stomp-based musical number.
Fascinating.
Turns out I was wrong. They'll be taking care of all these eggs by salting them? Here's the deal. The principal and his wife are secretly mutants who are hatching these eggs for their queen. The kids have all been hypnotized into taking care of the eggs and will be eaten once the little mutants are born.
Excellent.
All this from the concept of switching schools. I'm pretty sure GAC is toxic. So our protags spring into action.
All you ever do is follow the rules. Well, the rules just went out of the window, pal. You talked me into staying here, and now you're gonna get us out.
I actually really like Jasmine. She's logical and not a bad actress. Despite their logic, they argued in front of a microphone and are busted.
You should have eaten your sponge like all the others.
I'll sponge all over your face, lady.
You're a monster.
Really? You haven't seen anything yet.
The kids are eventually caged in the basement with the queen as a sacrifice.
We're a race of meat eaters. All kinds of meat.
Human meat. They mean human meat. When they're talking about the meat, they're referring to human meat.
Augie.
Wait, was Augie smiling? That had to be a test shot. Rewind.
Augie.
Augie comes up with a plan to play his Walkman and kill the queen with high-frequency noise.
It's high-frequency sound.
We are not toys. I'm very impressed with the special effects here. The queen looks not unlike Bowser. The plan works, and everyone is covered in celebratory goo and entrails. Jello wrestling!
I may be a chicken, but I'm smart.
Morals.
Kit?
What happened?
You all slimed the bed again.
The end. Where is it?
It is.
Make sure to go straight home, guys. Because tonight's a school night.
Oh, Gary, always with a groaner. I give the tale of the hatching 6 ounces of sponge out of 12 ounces of sponge. Really? Weed whacking right now? Okay, I'll wait. The Gary David... I love... God, it's like I have epilepsy today. Just for today, though. The Black Book School? After you sleep there, it keeps it... Oh my god, that weed whacker is annoying. After you sleep there, it keeps you in its files in case it wants to sleep. Oh my god. Why? So much correspondence. It's an email from my mom. Yeah, and Kmart's Pink's... Are You Afraid of the Dark was the first show to let the wife... Are You Afraid of the Dark was the first show to let the... Oh god. I'm having issues today. I can't pronounce anything. Maybe it's because I'm sitting in front of a window and I can see traffic go by. I'm like a dog. It's like watching tennis or something. I shouldn't have done this. I give the tale of the hatching 6 ounces of ounces. Let's just, add that to the tally of words I can't pronounce today. Speaking of weed whackers, you want to see someone get weed whacked in the face? Go to Tucker and Dale vs. Evil's Facebook fan page and join.